instances with the unconscious people, did they or did they seem to be getting worse? No, it's not just you, they're definitely on the rise. All over the news too, the whole thing makes me uncomfortable. What if it started happening all over the world? Hey, don't say stuff like that. You know, it's only ever Japan. It never actually reaches that kind of level because, you know, everything gets resolved by a random group of, you know, Japanese youth with personas are able to save the day. I say that, but then you got... Well, in Persona 2, there is a character that I think is American. She isn't natively Japanese. I'm not sure. And you've also got Anne in Persona 5 as well. But yeah, it's mostly just, you know, Japanese teenagers. That girl with the bag makes it seem like I'm taking my cat to school today. Oh hey, coming to the student council meeting today. I have an announcement to make about the smoking business. As much as I'd like to know, I'm not sure. Let's see, but I'd like you to come, but I won't force. Excuse me. You've learned restraint then, have you? Hidetoshi seems to be under a lot of pressure. We should go to the student council. It's like he can't make his announcement if we're not there. Kotaku, I was wondering if I could talk to you sometime. I have something important to tell you. Sure. Oh, good, then let's talk whenever you have time. I'll see you later. Looks like we got something to talk to you about. Maybe you should go see her at school. Seriously, that guitar soloing... It reminds me of Persona 1. Have they kept the same composer for all the series? I don't know. Maybe even the same vocalist as well. Because, you know, the vocals in Persona 1 of the Battlefield kind of sound similar. I'm not sure if it's been the same singer the whole time. But when you go to a shop, it has this really catchy little jingle, and for whatever reason that little guitar solo kind of reminds me of it. Even though it probably sounds nothing like it just gives off that vibe. Class is ended for today. Well, the fest kind of sucks, don't you think? I mean, there's always that one person who's gung-ho and makes everyone else get along. By the way, that person's not me. Yo, what's up, Makoto? I feel pretty good, man. Hey, promise me you'll do as much as you can while you're still in school, alright? Always gotta be a friend, dude. Feel the unbreakable bond of friendship in you. So we're hanging out with two for today. What rank are we at? I've gone past that. Yeah, right there. Yeah, maybe you seem to enjoy being with you. Baby's like, are we ever going to hang out again? Not anytime soon, sorry. Oh, Makoto, something I want to talk to you about. Fuuka looks nervous. Thank you. Then, can we get the rooftop? It seems nervous. It's always the roof, isn't it? Not think of it, it's a common occurrence, you know? Main characters would meet up on the roof in Persona 4, and they did the same in Persona 5 until, you know, Makoto was like, you know, this place is off limits now, when she, you know, before she joined the team, and she was trying to figure out what was going on, you know? Because the principal was a dickhead, and he's like, no, I'm putting all the pressure of figuring out what's going on to you. I'm putting all the pressure on you because, you know, you wouldn't want to, you know, not have the recommendation on ours. Seriously, the school episode 5 is full of those shadiest bastards. Back when high school roots up. Please don't laugh at this, okay? Fuuka is blushing. Another day I let Yukari-chan try one of my rice bowls. I liked it so much she began to eat the rest of it. So I told her that I had made them the bank room for all they've done. Then she stopped eating and asked me what I needed the bank room. She seemed confused, so I told her the whole story. When I was finished, she started laughing and staring at me. Said I didn't need the bank room for anything, because we're friends. Said that friends don't owe each other anything more than their friendship. It's like, except for that 20 freaking pounds you owe me, you son of a bitch. Where's my damn money? I was so happy to hear that I started crying. Christ! Well, negative thoughts started creeping in again. What if I let everyone see who I really was, then they wouldn't like me? I was thinking badly of myself. When I realized what I was doing, I told myself who I truly am. I began to understand what I really wanted to do. First I went to thank everyone, then I realized what I actually wanted to do was help them. My true feelings really weren't that complicated after all. Something I have to tell you. To be honest, I want to talk with you so we can improve our relationship. Fuuka seems to be having trouble breathing. I want to be by your side, Kotaku. I want you to be my side. Kotaku and I like you. He just straight up walks up there, and we didn't get any say in the matter. They just straight up walked right up there. Makoto-kun, I'm sure the previous choice would actually affect this in the remake. You know, Persona 3 Reload. You get the option to go to friendship routes. And, you know, because that's why I assume the previous rank would probably be the point where, you know, you'd probably get the pop-up. It's like, you know, pick your choice carefully here. You could become intimate, or if you're seeing someone and you get to have fun, so but you're already dating someone. You know, you get something like that, I'd imagine. Or maybe it's this rank, but it feels like it was the previous rank that you were But I know in regular old Persona 3 before the remake, you didn't really get a choice in the matter. Like, for the female characters, their social link will get intimate regardless of what you do. And really just going with the option that, you know, goes against it will just kind of probably just reverse the social link, which is not great if you want to max out the social link, you know. Kotaku. Fuuka's expressed her feelings for you. The relationship with her has become more intimate. Pursue's voice rings in your head. It says, "Why are you such a player, Makoto? Not I, and I am thou. Thou shalt have our blessing when thou choose the great son of the priestess of Ghana." The Fuuka Yamagishi social link has reached level 9. About to keep sons of pieces kind of your own. Relationship with Fuuka has grown. Really? Feel the same? Do we nod or hug? Nod or hug? Nod or hug? It kind of feels weird. We've already had didn't we even hug Yukari that one time? He's such a player. Okay, you know what? For this choice, it doesn't matter what choice you make for this rank, but we're going with the old classic Specsavers case. It's been a while since I've done this. Hell, I don't even need a random number generator here, because it's just two options. Specsavers side, nod. Non-Specsavers side, hug. 2 out of 3. Let's go. It landed on the sides. It always does that. Heads. That didn't land properly. Heads, we're just gonna nod. Sorry, I don't know what to say. You should have gone with the hug option instead. Fuuka is blushing. We talked with Fuuka for a long time. After you finish your conversation, you start to go back and bed. So you got really close to her, but Dave's like, but only this close. We're not gonna hop. Next full moon's coming up. Since Chidori's getting better, I think I should start training again. Such as that, freaks popping up everywhere. It seems a bit insensitive, Junpei. They are victims to a syndrome that we cannot even begin to understand. Funny. I mean, we kinda have some understanding of it, but we don't know the full picture. Point is, call them freaks. Bit insensitive, Junpei. Hiro Senpai is by himself lost. Who knows how it's cool? Something cut it, Arf. The exchange in a video store yesterday over late fees for a rented video. Do they even have those anymore? Probably in some places. Customer insisted that he had Asperger's syndrome, preventing him from returning the videos on time. But the owner refused to give in, saying their policy did not allow for any excuses. By the customer's frustration, the dispute was resolved and both made satisfaction when they made passionate love to each other. Blah 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 blah. I'm on her, but I don't care what you guys think about it. I'm gonna eat my food all day, all night, every single day. So, what should we do? Should we see if we can maybe encounter the monk guy? What's his rank at it anyway? Also, what to say about it? Figured out. There are many who share their true feelings. What's to say about the old couple now? Old couple who now understand why the treatment. You can't strategy, you're very close. An online gamer who has decided to quit playing. Club regular who apparently has a son. His son works for Bowser. So stupid. You know, let's do the classic. Make the joke fall apart by explaining the joke. I'm saying it because the guy kind of looks like this. I'm keeping up the pretense of going to work. Can't let my wife and little girl know that I've been laid off. Well then, surely you'd be trying to find a job rather than just putting on the act. That way you don't have to keep lying about it. Because they'll find out eventually, man. When they're like, how come we can't afford anything anymore? Don't you have a job? What happens? Like, yeah, I got laid off, and instead of, you know, looking for another job, I'm kind of just pretending that I'm still got the job. But I can put anybody's something. It sucks. You get a girlfriend? Yeah, technically, I guess you did. So you're going to leave me here? Huh? Oh well, I wish you good luck as I dance. And how does it reply if we say no? Oh, a pair of loaders. Want to shake your ass with me tonight? That just sounds like such a strange thing to say to someone. I couldn't think at all for a while. I had no idea what I was doing. And all of a sudden, at the beginning of the month, I was totally healed. No idea how. But I couldn't really get into the groove here anyway. Yeah, he was still here even when he had after syndrome a while back. Oh, it's you. That's strange kid. Blah 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 blah. They shouldn't be in front. Sleep. Man, these record sessions are long, aren't they? I recorded like 2 hours and 15 odd minutes or around about that for my Little Busters Let's Play for the end channel yesterday, you know? And now I'm recording the next day. I even edited it the same day. It's freaking ridiculous. Why? It's because each of these Let's Plays tends to, in each record session, amount to 3 parts. So that means every time that I get around to uploading all those 3 parts and need to record next, it's basically one day after the other. So damn annoying. Take your seats, class, and we'll begin. I feel your eye. Casting a spell. You know, there's a trophy in Persona 4 Golden, and for whatever reason I thought it was linked to this guy, because as you play the game you unlock some extra features and stuff on the main menu, and one of them is a bunch of classes you can take where, you know, explains psychology, which is interesting, not just because, you know, psychology, but it's because it's the main inspiration behind it, so is that Jungian or whatever the hell type of psychology, because that's what the whole thing is with these games, you know? They kind of take the whole shadow thing in a literal sense where, you know, it gives power. So, you know, it's explaining the concept behind it all. It's not just, you know, mythology. It's, you know, explains all that. So there's a bunch of classes that may explains all that, you know? Which reminds me, didn't he say he had extra classes and stuff like that? So, like, I wonder if that was actually true or not. But, yeah, it wasn't that. That wasn't the trophy. The trophy was actually a game show that Teddy has. It's like, hey, we're gonna have a quiz show with some really random questions that's gonna be like in real time, where you've actually got to, you know, time it right. And seriously, man, the AI is a cheating bastards, because sometimes they will just instant buzzer the second before the question is even fully on screen, and I'm like, god damn it, it's ridiculous. Because it's not like Teddy reads out the questions out loud. It's like, it's fully voice acted, but the questions are just displayed on screen. You gotta read it first, and by the time you read it, someone else could have already answered. It's like you get 3 rounds, everything's voice acted, and you're up against Yosuke, Chie, and Yukari. Honestly, it feels like, for me, Persona 4, feels like those are the main ones, you know. Sure, you got Kanji, Rise, and Naoto, but it feels like they are the closest. You always see them hanging out together. It makes sense because they're always in you and all that, but still, it feels like they've got the biggest bonds out of all of the characters. It's like, they're Chie and Yosuke, they've known each other for years. Yuko and Chie, they're good friends, and, you know, you meet that trio person, you know, become friends with Teddy and all that as well. But then, you know, Rise, Kanji, and Naoto, they're, you know, outside of it. You know, they've never really hung out with anyone in the group. So it feels like, you know, a bit more close, a bit more tight-knit than the rest of the friends. Like, they're all friends and all that, but yeah, well. It's like, when I played Persona 4 first time, I mostly stuck to that group. It's like, even when Teddy became a playable character, I was like, nah, I'm sticking to the usual. It's like, protagonist, Yosuke, Chie, Yuko. Like, yeah, you get Kanji and Naoto, and eventually Teddy as playable characters, Rise takes over Teddy's role as the navigator or whatever. But I always kind of preferred that lineup, because, you know, it's a lineup you start with, and it ultimately is usually the lineup I, you know, have at the final ones. But yeah, I completed that, got that trophy. Took a few tries though, because, you know, some of the questions are really obscure. It's like, how many fire hydrants are in the school? It's like, what? I would have never paid attention to that. But you know, Yosuke randomly answered the question. He was like 9, and he's like correct. And I was like, next time that question popped up, he's like, okay, it's 9. You know, pay attention. It's like the best way to do in that quiz game, honestly, is build up a bunch of points and then do nothing. Because if you answer a question wrong, your points go down, and someone else can overtake you. Because the AI, they answer the questions right, sometimes they don't. Like if there's a question related to meat, you better be damn sure she is answering that question very quickly. You're probably not even gonna be able to hit the button in time, you know? And then you got Yukari, she's pretty good at it as well. She's the only one kind of taking it serious, like, I'm gonna win this time. Whereas everyone else is just like, why are we even doing this? Why am I even rambling about this? Get on with this. This is math class normally, yes. Miss Mia Hara isn't feeling well, so I'll be filling in for her. She isn't feeling well because, you isn't. You put something in a drink, all those notes. The other kid here expecting a math lesson, I'll talk about numerology. Numerology is a type of magic that sees the world through a system of numbers. Essentially, practitioners convert matter into numbers. Numbers have power, and numerologists take advantage of that. Said that the first neurologist was Pythagoras. You may know him from the Pythagorean program, but he's also famous for practicing magic. He and his pupils research what they call Pythagorean. Hell of a word. Even though it's named after the guy, it's still kind of hard to pronounce, isn't it? You realize that everything that exists in this world corresponds to a number. Consider all numbers masculine and even numbers feminine. It also verified the existence of holy and unholy numbers. The Pythagoreans focused on the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4 because they add up to 10, which represents completeness. Oh yeah, it does, doesn't it? Put all those numbers together. They consider these 4 numbers to be the holy numbers, the most important of all, and the most common of people with the laziest bastards in the entire world. They're called, Mostly developed on the foundation laid by the Pythagoreans. Most recently, there's been work done on the relationship between numbers and names. Let's look at this a little closer. I'll show you a method by which you can interpret your own names. Be sure to include your middle name. Now convert each letter into a number. 1 for A, 2 for B, and so on. And a number for each letter in your name. This is complicated, man. The letter has a 2-digit number, like 14 for N. Add the 2 digits together to make a single digit. By the end, you should have a number between 1 and 9. This number represents an individual's overall personality. Based on that number's properties, you can derive the person's general characteristics. Are you all listening? I hope this talk of numbers hasn't put you to sleep. How about a little test to see if you were paying attention? Get wrong, the numbers will haunt you even in your sleep. E, P, me, yo, I, moon, I, yo, ko, to, mo, chi, ra, ro, ne. It's probably your E, moon, I, yo, ko, to, mo, chi, ra, ro, ne. It's Japanese, I see, pronunciation. Just not an I, it's an E. Who should I pick? Alright, so do I ask you? What is the collective name for the 4 holy numbers in numerology? I was paying attention, so was this, right? Let me just double check. Yeah, that's what it means. That's correct. They are actual numbers. Whoever predicts a habit. 2 more words on numerology and names for instance. Numerology can also be used to obscure your inner self, other concerning your teachings and law. Convert the vowels in your names and numbers mathematics that reveals your inner self. And take the consonants and do the same to get the personified name up. Use the same method with your birthday to calculate your future. Be sure to use Christian era dates in this calculation. It's also possible to assess your compatibility with another person using numerology. Add in the digits of your birthday to the others. If you have the correct answer, you will go wrong, doesn't it? Kind of like me, except he rambles about magic. Drums and priests. Well, what numbers would my name be? And what numbers would Dragon's be? I don't know. I can't be asked to do the math. At least not on the spot anyway. That's the thing. So, do we have a matching persona? I just realized we've actually got a new persona, so if we hang out with that guy. Today we hang out here. Sorry. Hey, Makoto-kun. You're walking back by yourself, so I'll come with you. I think Yukari wants to walk home with you. Wait, I've got 2 personas of the love clock. Do I get an extra boost? Probably not. It's just, you only get the 1 boost from it. Doesn't matter. You could have all of your personas via the same arcana. It doesn't add any more additional boost than just 1. Okay, let's go somewhere. There's some exciting. And Fuuka is probably jealous. He's like, why you hang out with Yukari? Oh, on your mall. Hey, what do you want to do now? Karaoke? Good God, that kid's fast. Oh, where are you? Hey, what's wrong? You lost? Oh, tell me to wait here. And she gave me money, but she's not coming. I was crying. Hey, don't cry. So you're okay. I'll stay with you, alright? But I can't take this out, I'm just scared. And I'm pretty sure I've been in that position now as well. You know, where you just kind of lose sight of, you know, your parents. And you're just like, it's horrible. Hell, even as an adult, it's like, if I'm somewhere and I can't find where the person is, like, you know, even nowadays, like if I'm out somewhere with my dad, for example, when we were checking out the cemetery one time, right? The cemetery's huge. So he wandered off in search, couldn't see him anywhere. I was yelling for him, couldn't hear me at all. And I was like, you know, start to panic. But yeah, it's a horrible feeling. Hey look, we can get help over there. Come on, follow me. Please don't know what to do. We'll find your bum, so don't worry. Dude, that was a relief. I'm glad he was able to contact his parents. What was that motion? What were they thinking leaving that poor kid over there? They were so angry. But I guess my mom's no different. Doesn't matter how we reply, we could be silent. What will I ask? Let me say that. Really want to know? There seems to be watching your action. What I told you before, how my mom and I aren't very close. If you ask me what kind of parent she is, I'd say terrible. She wasn't always like that though. But what happened to Dad totally changed. She's had more boyfriends than I can count. She's even living with one guy. That's not as well not to know. I won't talk about it anymore. Keep this between you and me, Makoto-kun, okay? You're the only one I've told. Yukari's opened up to you. Few of you have gotten closer. Whose voice in your head? But I am thou. Thou shalt have our blessing and to the great son of love is okay. Damn, it's going to be 2 hours, 4 minutes so far. Yukari, talk about social link has reached level 3. I say so far, I should be wrapping up those ones. Oh, the great personas and lovers are coming through. Seems like you have become someone Yukari cares about. They should become more intimate. Already? Has it got to that stage where it's like people become jealous if you hang out with anyone else? That's, you know, of the opposite sex. So I don't feel like karaoke anymore. Let's go back to the dorm. So I go back to the dorm. That reminds me, it's like, what if they got romance options for both?
Hello.
Then they'd be like, you can't hang up with anyone. And that just made me think, in Persona 4, there's a point in the story where they're like, oh, we're gonna be going to the beach, and you know, it's like, so who are you looking forward to seeing in a swimsuit commercial guy? I can't remember if the choices were like all three of them, you know. They could be like, Rise or Yukari. But there was one option where you say, actually, I'm more interested in what Kanji's gonna play. Because I have never picked that choice, but I wonder how they react to that. The syndrome is even more widespread than the last time. Medical workers are shocked by the number of new victims being admitted to hospitals. God damn, Akihiko, get some new dialogue. See you healthy and get raped. We shadows on our own enemies. Don't forget it straight. You need to build your stamina. It is difficult to determine a shadow's strength, particularly these last three. Please be prepared for the worst. I think I already read that dialogue. Sure, Senpai's by himself a lot. This has been reporting that a number of the lost priestess. We could receive some good news from us. So, Saturday. We're taking the dog for a walk with Shinjiro. Well, on you have it. Booch must have been worried because he was sick so long ago. I ain't having tried to nag, don't take my help. Your helping friends. Those powers of yours are like, secret weapon. It's no secret that secret stash out here here's your eyes over their own problems. Look why the Shinjiro. You're back. You're hungry, I'll pick you something up when you get back. Where did you go? Hello, this is Keisuke. Do you have time to talk right now? Are you free tomorrow? I was thinking of going somewhere. Sorry, man, I've already got plans. Oh, that's too bad, but maybe next time.